Good morning. It is 10:15. A little earlier than I like to eat, but I have found that, like back when I was doing Weight Watchers, if I did something like if I ate a little more one day, had a cheat day, did something that was not my normal routine, I used to find that for the next couple days I was more hungry than I was previously, like when I was on point. So that's something that I used to find was the case. And so I'm hungry now, so I'm going to eat. So these are the things I'm adding to my breakfast. This is 8 ounces of 73% ground beef. And these are the flavors I'm going with today. Chili powder. I'm putting them in my hand because doggone it, it's hard to see it sprinkle in. So put some ginger in there. And a little bit of ground cumin. Alright, now let me give this a quick stir. I counted my meals and it looks like I have enough to get me through next Wednesday. So not Wednesday as in 2 days from now, but today's Sunday. But so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it looked like I had 10 meals, 10 days worth of food left. So I will do meal prep next weekend, of course. But anyway, so there was no need for me to meal prep today. And I'm coming along on my to-do list. I got the last load of laundry in. I have not done my coffee prep yet, but that's something that doesn't take very long. So I'll do that later. But right now, like I said, I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat. So the more I've worked with jicama, I have to use 2 knives because it takes a big, sharp, heavy knife to cut it in half. And then when I peel it, I use a little paring knife. So it's definitely a very difficult one to peel, which is why I said I'm looking forward when I go to Walmart and next weekend and I get some more turnips, or I get some turnips. I'm looking forward to that because when I peel this thing, I lose a whole lot of the actual meat of the jicama. Anyway, so yeah. So we're going to do turnips next time, but we got to get through these, that jicama that we already have. So I'm going to get these peeled. In case I cut myself, it won't be on camera and traumatize anybody. So I got my pan lined with foil. And because I don't want to fool a whole lot with it, I don't want to do a whole bunch, I'm totally doing it the lazy way. I'm just going to cube it instead of doing anything fancy. Then this way it can just be diced up and it can just sit in the oven. This is why I say it's definitely a 2 different type of cutting utensil item. Maybe I'll do these long ones. That's kind of fun. I need to cut it a little thinner though. There we go. Definitely needs thinner. There we go. I always use paper plates for cutting. It's just so much easier, man. You can just toss them and be done with it. Now I've got another one, so I'm going to cut it up and do the same thing. This one has a lot of brown on it. Now that, like that in there, that's like way down inside of it. I'll still cut it up and eat it, but like you can see when I cut it in half, how far down that brown goes. I don't know. I mean, there I cut it and it's still brown inside. I don't know why, and you know, I don't know enough about this vegetable to know how to select the right one and all, but the other one did not have that much brown. I mean, I'm taking off a good chunk of the actual interior part of the vegetable, but yeah, this one's really, really brown. I just don't know how to know to choose a good one yet, but anyway, next time we'll do turnips and we'll see if a turnip has the same issue. But I'll say that brown part sure peeled a lot easier than the non-brown part. Maybe that means, I don't know. Maybe it means it's a good one. I doubt it, but hey. So, yeah, I don't know how to know what's a good jicama and what's not a good jicama, but like I said, next time we're going to try turnips and we'll see what we think. I'll season it and everything here in a second. I'm going to actually spray it with some oil spray. I think I have avocado oil spray. If you don't use avocado oil, by all means, don't use it. It's just what I got, so I'm going to use it. It's probably not the most ideal thing, but hang on, let me chop this little. Hey, I did it and didn't cut myself. I've got the oven preheating at 350. As far as time goes, I think last time I might have done it for 40 minutes. I can't remember exactly. But hang on, let me wash my hands. Alright, so I got my avocado oil spray. Just going to kind of coat everything. You could use melted butter or whatever you want to use. Oh, well, that's the end of that. Then I'm going to put some of that garlic and herb seasoning that I like. I'm going to put some smoked paprika on it. And where's my salt? I'm going to put some salt on it too. Now, hang on, let me wash this off. I don't like to stir because I don't want to tear the foil. So I'm going to shake it up. Do it this way. Okay, that'll be good enough. Now I'm going to put it in the oven. Like I said, probably about 45 minutes. That's after 45 minutes. We know it's never like soft like fork tender because it's just not the way jicama is. It's not like potato soft. It'll always have like a little crunch to it. But since I freeze it, it does soften up some after it's been frozen. So I'm going to leave it at 45 minutes because I don't want to dry them out and have them all gross. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Hang on. Now I'm going to burn myself. It needs something. Salt. It's like it's pretty bland. I think I'm going to put some more. I'm going to put some Greek seasoning on it. put that back in there. Hang on, let me shake this up. Let's see if that's any, see if that's a little better. Find a littler one. Yeah. Wow. Holy moly. It's hot. But that's good. My dishwasher's running, so I can't do my coffees. And I don't think I have any of the containers that I use. Nope. I don't have any of the containers that I use for storing the jicama. They're in the... Oh, hey, no, it says it's done. Hold on. Well, let me get some out. Hold up. I typically do them in 200-gram servings. That's just, I don't know, an amount I like and feel happy with. So there we go. That's 200 grams, about a cup maybe. Let me zero this one out. I think one jicama usually makes 2 servings. These that one was pretty darn it's pretty darn brown, so hang on. There we go. I at least want 190. Nope. Come out of there, feller. Hang on, let me grab one more. Hey, I might get 5. And the best thing about using foil in your pan is you don't have any cleanup. Ka-chow. Well, hold up here. Do I have another one, little one? Oh, I do. We just might get almost 6. Might have to rob from them to, yeah. Let me maybe take like a little one out of each of them to see if it can. Okay. So they're all not quite 200, but that's all right. Won't kill me to have a little less. So, there's my cleanup. Now I just got to pop them lids on them and put them in the freezer. And there's my sides for the week. That's how they look. Hang on. Okay. So there we go. That'll be my sides. I have plenty of them already made up for the week, but this will get me through a little further. So yeah, there we go. Next up is coffee, because the dishwasher's done. Coffee time. I do 1 full scoop of protein powder. This little thing, this little basket, is what came in my freezers. I have 2 chest freezers. And it works well because after I wash my coffee things, I just store them in here until I make it again. Sometimes I pull them all out, but I found it last week, maybe. If I just do it in here, I don't have to worry about any of them tipping over and spilling or anything. So that's the coffee. That's 1 scoop of my Isopure Zero Carb Protein Powder. Don't just get the brand that I use. Get what works for you. It's just one that I know I like. And then I use 2 of these sticks of Taster's Choice. I bought the kind that's in a canister, but I want to use these up, and then I will use that kind. So I'm going to use these up first. I've got, I don't know, I think like 2 packs worth left. So when those are gone, I will not use them anymore. I went ahead and I did get more of the chocolate salt elements. I really like that in my coffee. So I bought some more, and so I'll be using that in my coffee. Instead, I do not use the collagen now because I ran out and I'm not adding it back. That's just more than I needed. Whoa, I made a mess. I don't need the collagen. I just, this protein powder. And I probably don't even need the protein powder. It's just an old habit, and I like the flavor of it, so. Like the flavor of it in my coffee in the morning. All right, so we got coffee in each of them. Now I'll do these this is the Element chocolate packet. Again, I'm not promoting it. I don't sell it. I don't have a coupon code or any fancy stuff like a lot of people have. I just like it. I'll try to help myself remember which one I put it in. Since the coffee's already in there, it's hard to tell. So those 2. Three. Maybe I'll lay the empty one down there so I know what row I'm on. What I did was I had the Element. I did it on the 30-day reorder thing with Amazon. So that way every 30 days it'll come. Then that way I don't have to think about ordering it. I've done that with dog food too. And a lot of times on Amazon, if you do something like that, you get, yep, it's in all of them. If you do that, you get a discount. I was doing that with the dog food till I changed dog food. All right, that is everything I add to it. So now I'll start putting my lids on. And I'm doing this before I add the water. I don't just go with it here. Just go with me. I'll turn you around in a second and let you see what I'm going to do with the water. If I do this now, I can do it sloppily and not make a mess with the actual coffee that's in it. Alright, that one's on, that one's on. So now, let's turn it so you can see. And I'm going to go. And now I don't have to worry about, oh, I know. By doing it the way I do it, now I don't add any more almond milk to it. I just add water, and it tastes great. So now, see, I got the lid on there. All I got to do is slap it closed and shake them up. And then I put them in the bottom shelf in my refrigerator. So I'm going to get the rest of these done. And there they are. There's my coffees. I'm going to get it put in the refrigerator now. Supper tonight is 6 ounces of the 73% ground beef. And some jicama. I know, total surprise, right? Listen, you don't have to do jicama. You can do any kind of vegetable you like. That's just the kick I'm on right now. So I'm going to microwave it, and then we'll season it up. Okay, let me get the meat kind of scooted out from under the jicama. So seasonings, I'm going to put a little ginger on it. And And then I'm going to put a little chili powder on it. I'm going to put a little smoked paprika. And then I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in it. And I'm going to do some salt. Just a minute. Where is my salt? Hold up. Oh, back here. And some salt. And this is some cheese from the, from yesterday when we were doing the hair. It's just some leftover cheese cubes because I'm going to get rid of them. So I'm going to just dump them in and I'll eat them with a bite. So there you go. That is my supper. Jicama, ground beef, and cheese cubes. And that's my day. I got everything accomplished that I needed for the day, so I feel productive. Yay!